There's another ingredient in the American saga, a belief that we're all connected as one people. If there's a child on the south side of Chicago who can't read, that matters to me even if it's not my child. If there's a senior citizen somewhere who can't pay for their prescription drugs and having to choose between medicine and the rent, that makes my life poorer even if it's not my grandparent.
Is in every election where a minority is elected, every bill and legislation that we pass, they are manifestations of our hard-fought freedom. But like my colleague said, we have a lot of work to do. In my district, housing and senior citizen issues are the top issues. And with that, I'm able to be a more effective legislator and public official. How many of you are really ready to buy a home?
Everyone.
Okay, great. And then what's the issue? The issue is it's too expensive. Exactly. He has not walked the four corners of my district. And I can tell you, the people in my district oppose the fee. It is a burden to the low income, to the elderly, to the poor, to the disadvantaged. We all can play a role in mitigating domestic violence by speaking out and having zero tolerance policies in place. And we can teach our children what healthy relationships look like by example. Now, I want to say, Mr. Speaker, that racial profiling remains very prevalent in the state of New York. Even though we have the laws set in our Constitution, we still need local policies that's going to protect us, as racism still exists, sexism still exists, discriminatory practices against religious beliefs still exist, discriminatory practices against your sexual orientation still exists. It is my pleasure to welcome you all here today to Albany, to my knowledge, for the first ever MWBE Coalition Lobby Day. Woo! I'm here with my colleagues here today, and we are just really excited to not only move on these legislation, but to commemorate the path that has been paved for us by the many women in the suffrage movement. My experience was this pastor at 10 years old started to touch me. He touched me, he kissed me. I want to thank the sponsor for this bill and for all the abusees, all the children who's been abused. I want to let them know that I'm here with you. We're going to continue to fight so that we make this legislation even stronger than what we're proposing today. A year ago, I was pregnant, and I too lost my baby. And since then, I appreciated even more what Brooke is doing and all of you are doing with the Baby Resource Center and the Baby Step March. This bill will support immigrant children to have an opportunity to dream. And many of them who did come to the U.S. have grown up to be very valuable to our society, really impacting our economic growth. I want to join my colleagues in commending the sponsor for this resolution on Asian American, Pacific American Heritage Month. Many times we always joke about Haitian Asian. It's the Haitian Asian Coalition. And it's interesting because today we were also celebrating Haitian Unity Day.
Part of what we need to continue to do. And we need to do some things that educate people. Right? And so part of what we should be doing. We need to be putting things up both about Haitian culture and history, right? So that we educate people every day. There should be some kind of like
Right.
today in Haiti, right? Like what's the fact? What's today in Haitian history, right? There ought to be something that comes up.
I have never seen this back piece here that you talk about, which I guess I can understand the concern because the Haitian experience is left out completely. This is on the back end of the story. So that's
Against hate. Against terrorism in our country.
Against terrorism in our country.
It's so important. We're all one. We have here together.
To show that we stand together.
We all stand united.
Yay!
Oh, welcome here. Oh, welcome here.
Oh, welcome here. Today, the lives of over 50,000 Haitians hang in the balance as they have been awaiting the decision of their temporary protected status.
TPS. Now. TPS.
No justice,
No peace.
no justice,
No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace.
Haitians have been a long positive contributing factor to the United States expanding in their purchase of the Louisiana territory. We had Haitians who participated in the American Revolution, Haitians who fought in World War II, who were members of the Tuskegee Airmen. With the first Haitian settler in Chicago who found Chicago was Jean-Baptiste Dusabo. And we produce a number of Haitians who are doctors, lawyers, trade workers, healthcare. We have one of the largest healthcare population workers in the United States. So for him to say, you know, why Haitians, he must understand the value that we bring, but also, does he understand the American value? And that's the thing. So it brings the attention to us.
We are immigrants, and we are America!
The protest was peaceful, as organizers said Dr. King would have wanted it.
We say yes to Haiti!
When someone is cruel or acts like a bully, you don't stoop to their level. No, our motto is, when they go low, we go high.